everyone, and welcome back to the Commander Cookout Podcast YouTube page, CCO Top 5 in 5. This time, Top 5 pickups from Kaldheim.
That's right, we are brought to you by FusionGamingOnline.com, your source for all your gaming needs and all your Kaldheim needs in particular. All the cards on today's Top 5 are available. Don't forget CCO Fusion 5 promo code at checkout. Save you 5% on your order and let them know that their relationship with your boys is a good one. Second big thank you to all the Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/CCO Podcast. You'll see their names at the end of the video. Big thanks go out to them. Now, before we get to the top 5 proper, we've got an honorable mention this week.
Yes, sir, and it is Reckless Crew. What it does is totally irrelevant. Just look at that art. You cannot look at that card and not smile, and what is a game supposed to make you do but smile?
Smiling and having fun. That being said, on to the top 5.
First thing on our list is the Snow Duels. All 10, all common, all snow, all fetchable, all the time. Get them now. You're gonna play them.
These are commander playable, even though they come into play tapped. They're gonna be $2-3 in a couple years because snow doesn't come around that often. And bonus points, if you want to use them as proxies, you could cross out that comes into play tapped. You could cross out the snow portion. You could cross out the title. You could write in Bayou or Underground Sea or Plateau. We're not encouraging that, but you could do that.
Number 4 is another cycle of cards, this time the Runes. A cycle of uncommon enchantments that will always draw you a card when you enchant literally any permanent, or could make your Voltron commander a little better by splitting from your Voltron commander the enchantments you're putting on them to put them on the artifacts. They'll have to kill the artifact 2-for-1 you instead of just your commander.
To 3-for-1 you.
Yeah.
Bonus points to the white one because it says draw a card on it, and like Brando says, you enchant it to an equipment, so if they kill your commander, you still have the enchantment and the equipment.
Make that decision world tree a little more complicated.
I see what you did there.
Ah. Number 3 is a straight-up good stuff card in Ascendant Spirit, the newly revamped Figure of Destiny, which was a card from way back in the day in Eventide that just was a total house. This time, it lets you keep your counter magic mana up, then sink it into your creature to give you a great big beater, and once it's at its epiphemal super-duper powerful form, you can keep dumping mana into it to make it bigger and get further benefit.
Well, yeah, I love that you can activate its third and final ability and continue to put +1/+1 counters on it.
So good.
Yeah.
So cool. It's a beater and it's a possible win com in a mono blue or blue X control list.
Yeah, and if you're going to be playing formats other than Commander, like anybody does that, you could play that one in Standard.
Number 2 is a super sweet, not really under the radar enchantment in Search of Greatness. Check that thing out. It's super powerful. It's going to come out on turn 2, and it's going to immediately provide value by letting you drop 3 and 4 drops for free on your upkeep.
A little bit Birthing Potty, a little bit Survival of the Fittest even though it's not that good. Don't get us wrong. We're not saying it's survival. Levels of good, but you're trading a card at 2 mana for a card in the future, and I think that this one is going to see as much play as Birthing Pod does, and you can develop some chains with this one like you can with Birthing Pod, or even like Vanifar goes in those decks for sure because you already have a chain of those cards in the deck.
And number 1 on our list, no surprise here, it's Cosmic Intervention, or as I like to call it, Shitty's Teft's Protection. It's available in the pre-con list, comes along with 99 other cards for free, and it's going to be one of those cards that you're going to be able to pick up literally anywhere that's going to go in value as soon as the next version of this product comes out. So pick them up now and play the shit out of them because they're really good.
Cards got foretells, so it's not very easy to reprint. So pick it up now in the Kaldheim Commander precons, and you can get those over at FusionGamingOnline.com. You can use CCO Fusion 5 promo code to get 5% off. If you bundle them together, both precons, you're going to save even more money, about $5 per deck. That's a really good deal, and using the promo code really lets them know that working with CCO is a good partnership. Finally, big thank you to all the Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/CCO Podcast. We're going to get our editor to put their names on the screen right now.